Miss one more week at cleaning. That's fine. Dad can clean. However, hey, what's going on there, Gango? Happy Forgiveness Day. Got a couple words for you. Listen, champ. We didn't film. The good news is we got a bunch of the greatest hits out of our digital shorts that you guys love so much since Halloween. And seeing as how I know that you guys love the greatest hits, you still buy CDs. I see you doing it. So here's, I don't know, 6 or 7 of our best digital shorts. Hey, bud. Enjoy.
Heidi Klum, was it? There was an earthworm at some place that did not deserve that. I'm going to go ahead and say, I'm just going to assume nobody deserved to deal with Heidi Klum in an earthworm costume. Was it even a Halloween event? I don't think it was. She's the queen of Halloween. Do it on Halloween.
She does.
Is it? But she did the earthworm thing recently.
No.
Or was it last year?
The earthworm thing was...
On Halloween?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, son of a bitch. Was she so she wasn't just like burdening people?
just dressed as a worm?
Yeah. They gave off the impression.
She's going to go to the red carpet just as a worm?
That was the impression that they were giving off when they had said that, was pain in the ass Heidi Klum. Oh, Jesus. Known hijinks puller Heidi Klum has a statement about our awareness of earthworms. The earthworms are going extinct. They're not. But you could see, Jesus, man. Yeah, that's all out, by the way. Could she move her arms around in there? That shit freaks me out. That shit freaks me out when you're just like ziplocked, when you're just air sealed, airtight sealed into a little bag for a costume. Oof. It's fucking made my palms sweaty a little bit. That freaks me out. That freaks me out a little bit. Oh, okay. Okay, it was 2022. Damn. Well, I thought that's a way more fun way of thinking about it, was she was just being a burden to everybody with these fucking costumes. They're like, how can you top Heidi? You never know when she's gonna come. She had 4 people. That's burdensome.
Yeah.
That is 4 people and her.
5.
5 people and her for a costume. That's burdensome. That's fuck you money is what that is. How do you not feel bad for them? Nobody ever complained about Heidi Klum. These are probably the same people that were working for Ellen. They'll just fucking do anything you tell them. Why don't we just spin it that way? Just a bunch of spineless pussies working for Ellen. Well, have a backbone. Stand up for yourself. You're going to let the rich white lady boss you around like that? Fucking pussy. Yikes. Okay, so Heidi Klum wins this shit. Oh, God. Jesus, man. That's a little much. How gory do you go with your costume? I think at one point I had a Scream mask or something that like pumped blood over it, which is stupid because he doesn't bleed from his mask. Was she barefoot as Fiona? Okay, those have got to be fake.
Yeah.
Thank God. Jesus, Heidi. I think you're allergic to the paint, dude. Amazon's workers are finally on strike. I think shout out to my boy Luigi for that. See what happens when you don't incite violence and you just commit it? And everybody goes, well, I don't think I need to kill my fucking boss to really, pump the brakes on this company. I think after somebody gets, struck down with bullets. That means that, maybe a strike is actually more of a threat because you don't know what people are going to do. This is America. You have no idea how volatile people are going to be. The vetting process is not quite like Lily Phillips's. It's not that great. A lot of drug addicts slip under the cracks. Plenty of problems. Really deranged people. Nobody's doing a mental health job. Nobody's doing Rorschach tests at a job interview. I think maybe we start there. Very cool. Good for them. I think they're doing it out of solidarity at the elves in the North Pole. I don't know what wages the elves make, but I think that they're some of the hardest working people on the planet. I think that that's the tough job. You think it's hard working at Amazon? You got to make the products, then ship them, wrap them. We're talking QA. We're talking quality inspection, testing of the toys, all the functions of them, making sure they're ready. Are they actually battery compatible? A Christmas elf makes $33,000 to $54,000 a year. Okay. Hold up the phone. What are they on strike for? 33 to 54K a year. Well, I mean, I guess they don't live in America, right? So it's probably equivalent because we have like the superpower money. So they probably do use like American bucks. But whoa, holy shit. I need to, okay, well, hold on. I tell you what, Nick, I'm going to get the resume together tonight. 54K, 33 is more than I make. I'm pretty sure, not to divulge too much information to you guys, but I don't know that I'm making 30 a year after a brief apprenticeship. Elves start out at $8.25 an hour. There's currently a push to raise that to $9.25 an hour. Good for them. But the proposal is, predictably, meeting with some awfully tough resistance from the clauses. Well, we are talking old-fashioned people. We are talking, I mean, these guys, you got to run a business, right? And the business has been around for a long time. Listen, you could be part of this family. You could be part of this team or not. I don't know. I think maybe they're like, don't they like seek refuge there? I don't think that it's very good where the elves come from. I think that really they're and good for them, not just being complacent, taking what they can get, right? Because I'm pretty sure they have some like they're not from a great place. The whole Oompa Loompa lore, I'm pretty sure came from the elves. They're having a fight. I mean, we're talking what is it, trophy hunters? Those people. We're talking actual wild animal, polar bears. We're talking sea lions, whales and such. Killer ones, in fact. It's in the name, guys. So they're seeking refuge, but good for them, knowing their worth, these short kings. You love to see it. That's great. Good for them. Good for them. I think the clauses will come around. They are giving people old fashioned, but in a good way, in like an Andy Griffith kind of way. So, we're holding out for them. Put in 50 years and you should be raking in $15 an hour Stick around for 200, you'll be making closer to $25 an hour. Okay. I wish they could just inflict that a little bit on the lifespan that we have. You know what I mean? Like, 10 years for us is 200, right? 200 years for them is probably a retirement plan. So it's probably equivalent to like 40 years at a company, and that's what, 5 times. So that would be like $5 an hour for us if the currency was fair and everything. Good for them, man. Good for them. Amazon has it a little bit harder, but I think Bezos had come out and he was like trying to get in front of it. He's like, listen, this is actually what's going on. We don't treat you people poorly because we don't respect humans. He said, I adore your little planet. This is a Jeff Bezos quote. I do adore your little planet, but you are cattle to me. Was what Jeff Bezos had said. A lot of brave people in America. And Liquid Death proved that recently because they were selling a pit diaper for when you're in a mosh pit and you think, hey, I really got to take a leak right now. But I think that the restrooms at these shows are disgusting. What would be less disgusting is if you give me a pleather vessel to hoard my piss inside of for the hour and a half show. I want to know what it's like taking that thing off. Does it all just come spilling out?
Ooh.
Like
one of those sweatsuits.
Yeah. Yeah. They're like airtight, bud. Okay. I listen, and I want to have faith in the how absorbent maybe the pad inside of this diaper is. I would love to have a little bit of faith. But if you've ever pissed a pleather couch, shout out JD Vance. That kind of just goes anywhere else. I think pleather it does a very good job of not absorbing, soaking up the stuff, anything really. And I'm concerned. They sold out within the first 24 hours. It's in partnership with Depends. Yeah, they're pouring Liquid Death over this pad, and it's just I think you missed the mark a little bit. I think you should have put a utility belt on there that you could put Liquid Deaths on, like Batman, like a pissy Batman. You got your shark repellent and your Liquid Death. And then, business on the outside, party on the inside. You could do anything in there. It's your diaper.
It's $75.
$75 for a diaper. This is reusable. You can, I mean, Christmas is coming up. Get one for a pal. They sold out. I don't know when they're going to be back in stock. I don't know what it's like, the turnover rate for the pit diaper. I like the wordplay that they do. Pit viper, pit diaper. That's pretty great. Liquid Death, everybody. Jesus, tap dancing Christ. Yeah, isn't that something? The bravery. I don't know also what it's like to wear pants over this. So you might end up just wearing a fucking diaper to a show. You're going to be banned. Understand, you're going to be banned. You're going to get 86'd from any venue that you try to walk. You better be wearing sweats over that at least. And it's going to look like you're wearing a diaper, by the way. It is going to look like you're wearing a diaper underneath your pants. What is this world coming to, huh? I mean, I talk about the dystopian future. Listen. Amazon drivers have bottles of piss stored in their trucks because they don't have time. And you want to go to a local metal show and go, same. No time. No time for, shenanigans. No time for pedal pissing. Just pissing. Just pissing. Huh? Freely. Right into it. I mean, I've never seen anybody encourage anybody to piss into anything that costs $75. But I mean, Liquid Death is all about, I mean, they are inventive. Yeah. These guys are groundbreakers right here. These guys are crushing the social, cues, if you will. And I kind of love to see it, I don't, listen, that's where we're at, where 40-year-olds are wearing pleather diapers instead of, waiting to actually not have control over your bowel movements anymore. Can you shit into the thing? I think it's easily cleanable. You just hose it off in the yard. You peel that adhesive piss patch off of the inside. And you just hose it down in the yard. I love it. I think good. There was a cop in Florida that was watching porn, apparently while driving, that rear-ended a car that was waiting on a school bus. Now, a lot of you people out there are going to see this story, and what you're going to say about it, what you're going to say about this is, well, he's a cop. He should be paying attention to where he is going and driving, especially in what I would assume would be a school zone where buses stop and cars stop for them, as it would be. But I am begging the question here. This is just an occupational hazard. Okay? We're in Florida. Listen. Mid-afternoon is when the car starts to get a little hot. You know what I mean? It starts doing a little thing. You're halfway through the day. And sometimes it's just a rigmarole. It's the same thing every day. Your mind wanders, okay? Dangerous, especially for cops. All right? I know that airbag can definitely knock you out. That airbag, although the cop handled it very well, huh? That seemed like a really weak airbag. Hell yeah. Blow! This is the body cam footage, not the porn he was watching. Blow! Nice. This is an occupational hazard, guys. Okay? Obviously, you want the school buses. You want the school buses to have stop signs on them. You would also rather the residents of a neighborhood that you're in stop for those stop signs on the school buses. But have you ever thought about how much of the edge it takes off of this young law enforcer's day to just pull one off in the car? How many people could be saved from senseless shootings and not with the penis, but with the gun? Senseless, guys. They really censored it, huh? Damn. Pretty cool to know what he was getting off to. I've noticed a lot of people have those blockers on their phone. A lot of people have those, they got like a screen protector that they put over their phone that if you're like barely angled away from the screen, you can't see what's going on the screen. And I am suspicious of every person that I see that has it. Oh, it's a cop fucking a lady. Obviously. It's a fully clothed police officer with his weapon coming out of his pants just enough to enter a completely naked woman. Very cool, guys. Initially blamed the wreck on his brakes locking up. Right. Yeah. Very, very cool. A little on the nose, huh? For him to be watching a porno where it's just like some guy just popping it out through a zipper, not holstered at all. There's no safety on this gun. And just, little on the nose. Burger King is going to give you 8 ounces of ranch for free. Burger King's going under, and they're like, we're taking America with us. We're going to give you a KFC bucket of ranch dressing in partnership with Hidden Valley. And so you don't get your fragile, disgusting, greasy hands filthy, we're going to have the Optimus bot dunk the entire Whopper, marinate it in Hidden Valley ranch dressing, and force feed you so that you could get up the energy to hate fuck a robot. Good Lord, guys. Burger King, what are you doing? I mean, we love you, Burger King. Seriously. No shit. I really do. I don't think Burger King is the worst thing out there. It's just not. And if you're disagreeing with that, go have it. You're lying. You're lying. I know people that thoroughly enjoy Arby's. And not saying Arby's is the worst thing either. But you eat Arby's and you're like, yeah, I mean, we had a couple of options and we chose wrong. Definitely chose wrong. If you want Arby's, just do yourself a favor and go down to the local delicatessen and have them cut 19 pieces of roast beef and just drop it into your mouth over the counter. Pay your, $2.95 or whatever it is in weight. And go home. For Christ's sake, go home. You do not need, what you don't need is a pound of roast beef in between 2 buns given to you by any fucking fast food entity at all. In no way should there be a pound anything. Honestly, and I'm being a hypocrite because big fan. If you're going to give me a pound of meat, that's just like the greasiest, think my life over afterward piece of shit that I could eat. Love it. I love it. I would like to get myself a couple of Elon's robots, like they're feeding me grapes, and just pour just scalding hot mozzarella down my head hole. And one's holding a big gulp, and he has to hold it because this drink is so large that a human would not be able to hold it for over, a minute and a half. We need these robots. I hope to God that they use these things properly, because I really do think they're going to be sexually abused. I really do think that the Pentagon and shit are going to be like, we could, they're going to have to change the laws of war again. Yeah, it's going to be a whole thing. Because we could use drones somehow. It's totally legal, I think, in war to use drones, which is fucking insane. You're using an inanimate object to kill people. Doesn't that sound unfair? If you're going to do war and have rules to war, doesn't that sound insane to you? I mean, I haven't seen the Terminator recently, but yeah, that's the direction that we're going in. Pretty much. Sheriff summons deputies after Burger King got his order wrong. Where is this?
Georgia.
Holy shit, Georgia. Sheriff, you ain't gonna believe this. Oh my God. Yeah. When you, listen, 8 ounces of ranch, I don't know how to show you what 8 ounces would be. This is like a 16-ounce cup. No, this is like a 24 probably. A quarter of this being full of ranch is too much ranch. I don't know who needs to hear this in one sitting. If you can dunk your whole burger in ranch, Can we please invest in some mental health? Something, America, please. Please, we're putting all of our chips on obesity, dude. We're putting... Oh, for Christ's sake. Isn't it the most insane thing, the Big Dip? Isn't this crazy, though? To Dunkin' and to be a... Listen, when I go to anywhere and I'm like, okay, I want to get a ranch because what I'm getting... I think my sandwich I could... You should have to dump. And you will have to dump. After 8 ounces. I'm pretty sure your drinks are 12 ounces. Your standard drink at a fast food restaurant is about 12 ounces. We're talking 8 fucking ounces of ranch. That's pretty crazy, dude. They're just going down swinging is what Burger King is doing. They've been going bankrupt for like 3 years. They've been going. I mean, we love Burger King, but they are just apparently tanking. But like a older relative that you don't quite hate, but something's wrong, and you hate to see them in pain. They just won't die. Look at this fucking shit. Look at that. That's 2 hands holding that fucking burger. A Whopper is not that big, but if a little person could fall into it, it's too much ranch. It's too much ranch. I don't know who needs to hear this. Why are we not spending our money wisely? You might ask. How on earth could you have spent your entire paycheck eating out in 4 days when you get paid bi-weekly? Well, I'll tell you, they offered me 8 ounces of ranch for free. That's how I put all the money, the stock money, into the ranch. Just partnered up with Hidden Valley, and they got way too much money out of that partnership. Way too much shit going on there. That's insane. 8 ounces is a little much. Just me. That's just me. That's just me thinking out loud. They should make an attachment on the cup to where you could take a sip of your ranch dressing and take a sip of your Diet Dr. Pepper. A lot has been said about who's going to be the next pope. They say that they're all predicted, and the last one, the next one is the last one. God, I hope. God, I hope. I hope for the pope. That's what I do. I don't know. Listen, I'm really losing faith with all the apocalyptic ELE events that y'all said were going to happen that never did. Okay, I'm really starting to lose hope, and it's harmful to me. To me, I don't like it. But I think we could do something more fun. I think we could nominate a pope. How is a pope chosen? Are they nominated by the Vatican? You know what I mean? Is it a vote? Can the vote be rigged? That's what I want to know. And I think that a lot of us have put enough time and effort into this whole pope thing to where maybe we could just American Idol this bitch and vote one in, you know? I think it could be a lot more fun. The Papal Conclave. Papal. PayPal. PayPal Conclave. All right? Yeah, I don't know what we could do about that if we could kind of petition for it, but I think worth it. I think maybe our nomination could be Lily Phillips. She is a testament to longevity. Hard work, hard work, perseverance for sure, and just all around dedication. Lily sets out on a mission, and things are getting done, and a lot of them. Okay, and I think that people need a role model right about now. Lily could be one. Papa, who's this guy? This DJ up here. The fuck is that? Well, your name's a nightmare, buddy. Guillermo. I'm gonna call you Papa Guillermo. Sounds good, huh? Listen, we got jams. We got jock jams. Could be worse.
God is forgiving you in Christ.
Could be worse than this. Yeah. Get with that, huh? This is a religious experience. It is not satanic. I will not hear it. Although there's fire, there's pyrotechnics. Listen.
Forgiving you in Christ.
It's not his fault that everybody loves some theatrics. Okay? I've seen much worse. Are we on the pod page? On the laptop here? Yeah, go to the messages between me and the pod here. There's worse things going on than a Papa DJ. Papa DJ. And that's probably one of his songs. An LP might be coming. Yeah, get me to the other priests. The other priests that I've been putting up on here. There's a whole lot of ungodly things being done in these churches. And I think they're far overlooked. I think that it could be much worse. I think, why not? If you're going to have a religious experience doing hallucinogens at a festival, why not make it really religious, huh? Pastors with props. Yeah, this guy right here, I'm pretty sure. He's going, yeah.
We just went 2 days ago. And so I pull the fry out and I give him the little bucket of fries. And I'm like, man, that bag is heavy. And I look back in the bag. There's just as many fries at the bottom of the bag that there were in the bucket. That's God.
I'm reading it.
Or what do I do? Okay.
Yeah, so this man went to Five Guys. He's standing on a ladder. I have no idea why. I don't think I know what exactly the metaphor was for this ladder. There's way worse things on this page. Pastors with props, right? This is what this page is called. Love. Big fan. Pastors with props. Yeah, this man went to Five Guys and got the burgers and fries, and he says he's got the fries. And sometimes you take a big handful of the fries. You go, well, surely that's all the fries. And you pick the bag up, and it's just as heavy as it was before. And he goes, that's God. Speaking a language we can all understand, you know? Speaking a language we could all understand. I just like knowing that when you go to these churches, you know exactly where your money's going. You know what I mean? It's just really nice when you can start your Sunday off overdressing and then learning production value, how far your dollar goes. You guys want to see a roller coaster? Huh? We're going to rock climb inside of this megachurch because you guys are spending all these hard-earned tax dollars. Would you call these pastors employed? Surely they're doing nothing more than either reading from the book or just word salads, right? They're basically pop stars. They're basically Mad-libbers, freestylers. Huh? You get in some of your best Salvation Army wear. Okay? You do some dancing, huh? I seen one. I don't know what this guy's doing. Stabbing himself, I think, is what is he's either that or jerking it.
Oh, that hurts. Oh, God, I'm so tired. Oh, God.
He's slow it down. Touch of God. I've seen these people punt the Bible. Not even joking. Lily Phillips is our honorable mention. She's our feel good story. She's feeling good. She's feeling great. She's in the best shape of her life, I'm sure. She recently had slept with 100 men in 14 hours. Hero. I mean, imagine. You know, how many of, I mean, that's a census right there. That's how many people Family Feud ask any of their given questions. We asked 100 men. Did you come? 5 minutes is
Did you get the time you were promised?
too much. Yeah. 5 minutes is too much, I think. But if you were promised 5 minutes and you came early, understandable, totally fine. I think totally fine. Maybe you picked the straightest men possible. Okay? I think maybe if you come in 2.5 minutes, do you get to go to the back of the line and come again? It would only help with her record, I think. I think maybe if you have 100 men at 5 minutes a pop, that's 500 minutes. That's, I mean, that's almost 10 hours there. You cycle back through. You cycle back through them. You don't need to do, her new goal is 1,000. Her new goal is 1,000 men in 24 hours. You're only adding 10 hours. Yet you're multiplying the last number achieved by 10. I think Lily is a go-getter. I think Lily Phillips is going to need a medal and a diaper, probably, after 1,000 men. How hard are they fucking you? Do you have a limit as per poundage, as how hard they can, are they slamming away? Is it just the tip? I want to know what the parameters were here for the men. And they're just, are you just like Pooh Bearing it? Are you just in a t-shirt in line and that's it? You're just, you're wearing your frog socks, the ones with the toes, and they grip real good, on the tile floor in her kitchen. What's that like? Does it happen in-house? Or do you have a line of men, in 100 men in your home? That's way more than a construction team. That's probably 20 times the amount of like a demo team when they're doing extreme home makeover, which is what she's kind of getting, is an extreme makeover, not of the face, obviously. And is that a rule too? Not on the face. Do you have to see? I'm like, there's so many. I would love to interview Lily Phillips. I really would. Did they have to wear condoms? If not, do they just, onto the belly? Or are you just really going to, is your lunch plan B? Is pretty much it. Do they, are you using spermicidal lube? Did I say that right? So it sounds like death by cum, which hopefully does not happen to Lily Phillips. Just ODing on semen. Okay? I think too much of any vitamin is bad.
Protein.
So much protein, though. She really does need... Listen, and she's going to need it. Okay? She's going to need the fuel. So, my thought, why not just, hey, go right ahead. I'm skipping lunch today. We're working through lunch. Just blow it right into the mouth. It's fine. She needs the protein. It's a lot of hard work what she's doing. Or is it? Does she work at all on this? And what's it like when their time is over? Do you take into account the amount of time in between the men? I think I would get seasick being slammed away, for 14 hours. I'd get a little motion sickness. Just this for hours. Hold on. I got vertigo. Okay? Do we have a team of first responders, a medical team on standby? And do they go to lunch? Do they do what lunch shifts? Because they're like, we just don't want to see anything bad happen to her. This hero, she's saving a lot of men mental health wise. She had an emotional interview recently. I don't know. I think she felt bad for the men because they promised this and that. She's a giver, dude. Lily Phillips is a giver. Okay? I think 1,000 is too many, obviously. I think her parents must be so worried about this one, It's just you have to understand, you've got to appreciate that she is Evel Knievel now. This is the daring 10 bus jump. This is the jumping over a helicopter with your motorcycle nowadays. Is sex with 1,000 men. You don't know what you're getting. You really don't know what you're gonna get. And I don't mean diseases, though. I mean, let's, hope to God that this is a very vetted process, because we just don't want anything bad to happen to her. Listen, she did the 14-hour 100 men streak there. She said, listen, we've learned from our mistakes. We've ran the tape a lot. We watching the tape. And I think through hard work and Christ, anything is possible. I think through Jesus Christ, anything is possible. And I think that she needs to live by that for the 24 hours that she is preparing for. As Lily puts it, she learned from her mistakes from the 100 guys scenario, revealing most of the men were all fully clothed when it was their turn. Ooh, see? You need a unremarkable running point on this. And hey, maybe sometimes Dad likes to pat himself on the back. I'm a logistics whiz, okay? I can't imagine there is a scenario that I hadn't thought of when preparing for a day like this. We've all imagined getting it from 1,000 guys in 24 hours, right? Ladies, bitches, come on. Women need to support other women. She's just trying to be the best hoe she can be. She says nerves also played a factor, of course. I mean, you got pinched nerves. Hindering some of the men's abilities to perform. Well, honestly, I mean, beggars can't be choosers, right? And most of us, which is why there's certain sexual acts and like crimes that most men, women don't think about. Most men can't imagine committing a sexual crime on a woman, because most of us want them to enjoy being part of this. That's what gets Dad through the day. That's what gets most men through the day, is that everybody's having fun. Okay? We're not all animals, all right? it really helps out when everybody seems to be enjoying themselves. And this poor woman that's given you the business, you know, I mean, she's just trying her hardest to make everybody happy. And this is that golden rule. You can't make everybody happy, Lily. We're here for you at Unremarkable. Okay? These men, you know, it's not your fault that these men could not perform. It's not your fault, champ. It's not your fault. Okay? But you have to understand that when you just look exhausted, when you just look like you've been put through the ringer, okay, it's not necessarily getting the job done for a lot of guys. So when it comes to the 1,000 men a day, the men will have little to nothing on. It's what we talked about. I mean, come on, dude. Come on. I'll put my email out there. We can run point. We can make sure that these things go over a lot smoother. This does not have to be a huge... It's not rocket science, Lily. Okay? It's cocket science. And the fluffers will be brought in to prepare them. Okay. Well, you gotta, I mean, I can't imagine you don't have other OnlyFans models. Just a little bit, you're right before, you know what I mean? It's that shower before the pool.
Oh, man. That guy's good, huh? Little highlight reel for you. Didn't want to keep you guys waiting. Next week we got a doozy for a show for you, though. It's gonna be on Friday. Hope you can do math on when that day is. We love doing it for you, though. Next year, maybe it'll just be like a year-round wrap. I don't know. Put it in the comments what you think, because I'm running out of ideas. Dad's just kind of putting in place fillers. Next week, rest assured, though, we'll be right back here, signing some babies, kissing some titties, shaking some hands. Miss me.